Hey there, everybody. I hope you are well and that you've had a wonderful first 5 months of 2023 with an abundance of health and of wealth and of love and of happiness. If you are new to this channel, hello and welcome. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning to the channel, welcome back. And thank you so much for your support of this channel. I am truly grateful and honored. This is your general intuitive tarot reading for the month of June 2023, and it is for the sign of Aries, sun, moon, and rising sign. As a general intuitive tarot reading, that means the messages may or may not resonate for you, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. Just take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else, okay? If you are interested in a more personal reading, there is a link in the description box below that you can click on. And if you're interested in that, then click on that link because right now I'm having a sale for a very limited time. So it's a really good time to get in on that sale, okay? So let's dive into your cards for the month and your clarifiers. And of course, as always, I like to begin by giving thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe. And I ask that my seekers and I are provided with protection and that I am provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages you provide me, and that those messages are for the highest vibrational good of my Aries seekers. I've pre-shuffled your cards, so just don't need to give them too much of a big shuffle here. All right, Aries, let's see what there is for you for June 2023. Okay, Aries, June 2023. 4 cards, please, for Aries. Okay, first card out is the 9 of Swords. Second card out is the Empress. Third card out is the 5 of Cups. And the fourth card out is the Ace of Wands. At bottom of the deck is the 5 of Coins. So, Aries, I don't really know what you're worrying about, but you're worrying about something because somebody somewhere, at least maybe not all of you, but maybe some of you out there are having this worrisome thoughts in your head about not being able to have enough money. Maybe you're worrying about being able to pay your bills or be able to pay your taxes or to be able to, just make it from day to day. For a lot of people, that's really hard at this time. Prices are going up, gas prices are going up, food prices keep going up like crazy. And a lot of people are having a really hard time trying to make ends meet. And so we're trying to move forward a little bit, and I think you're worrying about it. And I don't think you really need to worry about it at all. And that's because you see here you have the Empress card, and you also have this Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is that fiery passion to start something new. And perhaps for some of you, you are wanting to start something new and you're worrying about whether or not that something new is going to be profitable for you, and it's whether it's going to bring in that money that you want or bring in that the rewards that you want. And it will bring in the rewards that you want because you're ending that month with the Ace of Wands. So really you're having these thoughts, these worrying thoughts that maybe at nighttime it's consuming you and before you're trying to go to bed. And then you're waking up with maybe a disappointed feeling because you're really wanting to push forward and in your career, maybe perhaps in a new project, in a wanting to build a side business, a wanting to build something like I don't know, like maybe you want to do a new project or a new job or something that maybe you want to build an internet business or something like that. And you've got the ideas and you want to push forward, but something's holding you back somewhere. Something's really kind of holding you back to say, I don't know if I can do this. Well, you can do it. You really can do it. You have the fire in you. You have the passion in you. And this is really the time to move forward on it and to move forward because it's going to bring you stability and to bring your finances back in line. So let's pull some clarifiers for you and see what else is going on there, okay? Hold on. So let's just do that. Okay, let me just pull some clarifiers here. Let's pull some clarifiers for the Nine of Swords, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords. What's keeping Aries up at night? Yeah, King of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely having an emotional sort of up and down, and you're worrying about something that, about moving forward, the way in which you want to move forward with the Ace of Wands, right? Ace of Wands is about how you're going to progress through this, right? What are you going to do? What steps are you going to take? What's the next step, right? For some of you, you're out there thinking yourself, I don't even know what the next step is. How am I supposed to do this? I don't know how I start this thing. Maybe if you're starting a business and you don't even know anything about business and you don't know how to start it, how do you make a company? How do you not make a company? How do you, you know, how do you get a domain name if you're trying to build a website or something like that, right? So you're looking for or worrying about how you're actually going to be able to take these next steps forward, and it's what's kind of making you feel anxious at some points, and you know that um, you don't really need to worry sometimes, and then at other times you feel like you are worrying, and you can't get a hold of that sort of up and down roller coaster that some of you might be going through. I don't Here is the Page of Pentacles, which is all about news, right? Page of Pentacles is you're looking for news, or you're waiting for some news on somebody maybe that's there to help you, who's going to help you get the answers to what you want to do, help you to bring about, that next step, or help you to get to that next step, right? Let's clarify the Empress. Yeah, the Empress tells us that, your help comes in the form of buddying up with people or teaming up with a community of friends or people that have a like interest in whatever this is, right? So let's just say, for example, it's a tarot business like this, right? You want to or need to find a community of people that actually do this, or a community of people that like to do this, that are interested in that same thing that you're trying to build on, that's whatever you're trying to move forward with, whatever that project is, whatever that thing is. But as I said, look, you're doubling up on the Five of Cups. You've got it here, you've got it in this clarifier, and it's telling me that you're not really looking at the positive side of all of this, right? You're only really focusing in on sort of the negatives. Maybe you're focusing in on, yeah, this is going to be a lot of work. Well, sometimes things are a lot of work, right? And you're focusing in on, oh, I don't, I want to sit back and not do anything. Well, unfortunately, the reality is we do have to do work sometimes to get what we want. Of course, you also have the Two of Pentacles, which is saying that you need to make some decisions, right, about what you are going to spend your time on and what you're not going to spend your time on, right? The Five of Cups there really is that disappointment in that you're not seeing the big picture, right? You need to see the big picture. And look at that. Lo and behold, you got the Ace of Wands again, twice, okay? Ace of Wands is a brand new start. It's a spark, right? It's a spark. It's like lighting a match, and that spark comes out. And when you see that flame, kind of stand back a little bit. Well, that's what this is. This is a brand new opportunity for you to start something that will just make everybody kind of stand back, maybe even make you stand back and go, oh, wow, this is such a great idea. Why didn't I think of this before, right? Three of Wands, right? Three of Wands says you need to take those steps. And as I said, maybe you don't know which steps to take first, but do yourself a favor and maybe write down a whole list of things and say, well, I probably have to do this and I probably have to do that, maybe or maybe not. Don't really know the answer, but let me just make a big list of stuff. And then you can start to tackle it sort of one item at a time, okay? Oh, look at that, Chariot. Chariot's come out, right? You do need to move forward on this. You will move forward on this. This is the road to the next town for you. Okay, literally, like going forward is what this with this chariot is all about. And if you notice, he has these two dragons here, and usually in the traditional one, it's got two horses or, two sphinxes. This guy's got two dragons here, and this wizard is advancing and pushing these guys forward with his magic, right? You have magic within you that will allow you to advance this project, advance this thing forward, okay? Uh, let's go into the Ace of Wands a little bit. You've got the King of Wands. You've got the Nine of Wands. And you have the Seven of Wands. There's so many wands on this table. Look at that. King, 9, and 7. We're talking here all about your passion. You are very, very passionate about this project, my dear Aries. And, I think that where your power lies for you is going to be in, as I said, making that list and simplifying your life. You don't need to go crazy on this thing and make it, version 8.5. You need to make it version 1.0, okay? When products come out, sometimes they're very base products at the very beginning, and then they develop and they grow and they get enhanced, and then somebody brings in, okay, now I'm going to bring in version 2.0, and it's going to have one more feature or one more thing, right? So whatever this is, start small, grow it over time. Start simple, okay? You need to simplify your life, whatever it is right now. But that simplification, will allow you to sort of have fewer responsibilities at the start and make it easier. And then you can push forward and make it grow and move as you go along. But at least you're going to start this thing, and it's going to bring you a whole load of happiness. And don't worry about it. It's going to bring you stability to your finances, okay? Okay, let me pull you one more message from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Final message for Aries. Okay, final message for Aries, please. And I'll read to you from the book. It's the card of education. Number 35. And 35, 3 plus 5 is number 8, right? Which is the card of action, right? It's the card of realism. It's the card of practicality, right? It's the card of, as I said, making a list. It's a card of education, right? So education means you need to maybe educate yourself about how to do this thing, right? How to get it off the ground, learning about how to be an entrepreneur, learning how to be a businessman, learning how to build a business, right? So it says from the book, wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. That's that communication card right there. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is the time to be teachable, open to changing your perceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all. I don't know yet. Okay? So yeah, maybe you don't know yet, but you will know, and you will figure this out, and you will get this done, and you will move forward. All right, so I will leave your reading there for now, my dear Aries, and I hope there was something in this reading that was helpful and useful for you. You can, if there was something helpful, please do hit the like button, share button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. I would be truly honored if you would subscribe to the station, and please leave a comment, as it helps me to know that the messages are resonating with you and for you. I'll see you again next month, and until then, please know that I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.